Mr Tice, are you satisfied by the explanation that the Deputy Prime Minister has given today?
Well, first of all, if anybody from any other party had been in that situation and tried to dodge paying the correct amount of tax, no one would have screamed and hollered louder than the Deputy Prime Minister. And morally, her position was always completely indefensible. What she's done is blame everybody else but herself. She's blamed the legal advice. She's drawn in the complications of a court order. It was obvious. You cannot claim that you've got two main residences in different parts of the country, hundreds of miles apart. It's right that she pays the correct amount of tax. I would expect that a penalty may well be imposed, but if she had any integrity, any moral decency, given her position as Deputy Prime Minister, she would offer her resignation to the Prime Minister.
It's not as clear-cut as that, though, is it? As she explained this morning, this isn't her main residence, her constituency home. It's her main residence when she is looking after her children. The rest of the time, it is shared with her ex-husband, and it's his main residence, and it's in a trust for her children because of the circumstances of her child. So it's not as cut and dried as perhaps you or I, if we were buying or selling a home, is it? And that's the reason she took legal advice. It's
completely cut and dried. You cannot claim that you've got two main residences.
Why would the legal advice have been different to her?
Well, now she's admitted that she's got the wrong legal advice. Morally, across the country, if you ask anybody, can you have two main residences, they would say no. You've got your main residence and then you've got a second home. And she's tried to get the best of all worlds. She's tried to, I think, mislead people, and she is in a position as Deputy Prime Minister where she has to set the highest standards of moral behaviour, and she's completely and utterly failed. And I repeat the point, if she had any personal integrity, given the attacks she's made on opposing politicians, then she must offer her resignation to the Prime Minister.
Richard, it's Beth Rigby here. Just to follow up on what you've said, I've got the Deputy Prime Minister's statement here. She says, when purchasing the property, my understanding on advice from lawyers, this is the property in Hove, was that my circumstances meant I was liable for the standard rate of stamp duty. She then says she sought additional legal advice, and expert lawyers concluded that that was an error, that initial advice was incorrect. She then says, I deeply regret the error has been made. I'm committed to resolving the matter and providing transparency that public services demand. She's referred herself to HMRC. She's referred herself to the independent advisor on ministerial standards. If both of those different authorities in different ways exonerate her or accept it was an error based on a paper trail rather than done willfully, do you still think she should resign, or do you think she should be exonerated and cleared? What, you know, is there no grey in this matter for you?
I don't think there is, because in her position, morally, it was just completely untenable to claim what she claimed just a few days ago, that her primary residence was in Manchester for one set of circumstances, but her primary residence for another set of circumstances was down on the south coast in Brighton and Hove. Anybody of any basic common sense and integrity would know that is not tenable. Morally, it's just indefensible, and she was so vocal in attacking opposing politicians when she was in opposition that she can't stand up and say, I'm the biggest hypocrite in the land. She has to offer her resignation to the Prime Minister.
Mr Tice, do you not think it's worth waiting for the Standards Commission to look at the facts, which are clearly complicated, before hanging her out to dry?
No. Are you a person of moral integrity or not? It's as simple as that.
OK, we shall leave it there. Richard Tice, thank you very much.